As many of you already know, I partnered with a makeup company called Seint, and so I just wanted to talk a little bit about the makeup that I use and the company and why. I went on the hunt for a new makeup line probably about 5 years ago when I started noticing a lot of changes in my skin with lines and sagging, wrinkles, all the things with maturing skin. I was having trouble with my makeup that I had used forever. It wasn't working for me anymore, so I needed to find something else. And I found Seint, which is a one compact cream makeup used for highlighting and contouring. They have brightening, highlight, contour, main foundation, lip and cheek colors, and it all fits in one compact. I started with the 4 palette, which is what you see here: the brightening, highlight or concealer, main highlight, foundation, contour, lip and cheek. I graduated to a larger palette because I added some extras. Now I have my palette. I like to have lots of choices for my colors, so I have a triple decker. One level is eyeshadow, my highlight, contour, lip and cheeks on another, and then some extras on a 3rd level. So there's all kinds of different sizes and shapes of palettes. It's magnetic, so the tins of makeup fit right in there, and you only replace what you need to replace. So there's no more of buying a big eyeshadow palette that you only use a couple of colors. This, you're only gonna replace the ones that you use. You're only gonna buy the ones that you're gonna use. Keeps everything very organized. So with this makeup, I found that I can apply a very light coverage because it's cream and it's very hydrating. It doesn't settle in my fine lines and wrinkles, and it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything at all. So you can get a really natural finish. You also can go full glam, full face coverage. It's totally customizable. It just depends on your preference. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little demonstration with the application, just the normal application that I do every day. This can be applied with your fingers. This is the contour. I'm gonna apply a little bit with my fingers to show you. So I apply it just right on my cheekbone. You can apply it with a brush. This brush right here is really good for contouring. I like to contour my nose to create a slimmer, longer effect. Since I've gotten older, I feel like my nose has grown, it's gotten bigger, so I like to kind of slim it down. So you can do the whole application with your fingers and then just go in and blend with a brush. So this is a brightening highlight. I do not like to apply much product around my eyes because that's where I have the most texture. But the brightening highlight brightens up the area of your face that you want to bring forward and accentuate. Your main highlight is another word for foundation. I just apply that everywhere else that I haven't applied brightening highlight or contour. And I'm just dabbing it on. Your lip and cheek color, it doubles as lipstick and blush. You can just apply that right on the cheekbone. Contouring your forehead, it really helps if you have a 5 head. If you have a large forehead, contouring it is going to shrink the area. I have a smaller forehead, so I don't do a lot of contouring, and I keep it closer to my hairline. Contouring your jawline. This can help give you a more chiseled look to your jaw. And I like to come down a little bit on my neck. So creating a shadow there is going to help diminish the area. So after I've applied the product, and that's just one layer. I'm not applying my foundation and then layering over it with contour and layering over it with concealer. It's one layer. Everything is applied where it needs to be, and then I just blend. I like to use a little bit of a setting spray, but you don't have to. And then I use one brush to blend it all. Just kind of a dabbing or tapping. The contours are made to be a little firmer. When you go to apply them, the product is firmer in the tin. It's not as silky and creamy. And the reason is when you apply your contour, you want it to stay where you put it. You don't want it to smear around with everything else. So it does have a little bit of a firmer consistency, which is nice. The contour also doubles, or actually triples, because I will use the contour color to color in my eyebrows. I also will use it to line my lips, or even for lip color. Everything is very versatile. The lip and cheek colors, of course, for your lips and your cheeks. I also use it for eyeshadow sometimes. So when you're blending your cheek contour, you just want to tap it in and slightly swipe upward. You want to keep everything lifting up. It can look a little scary when you first apply it because it looks so dark, but everything blends really well. So don't be afraid. And on the jaw, I just kind of swipe it lightly back and forth. I come down a little bit here by the ear, down the neck. I don't know if you can tell. That's a pretty good coverage, but it's very light and natural looking. A lot of times I like to go in and add a little bit to my eyelid to prime it for eyeshadow. And also to even out the tone in the area, but I'm just barely using any product at all. So that's just a basic highlight and contour. I'm gonna go ahead and add my eyeshadow and mascara. Like and follow for more tips and tricks. If you would like the link for the mascara, comment lashes and I'll get that for you. And if you would like a color match to find your perfect shades for our one compact makeup, comment match and I will get you color matched.